Hi everyone, this week is Parshas VaYechi, and we end off Sefer Bereshis. At the end of Yaakov's life, he wishes to reveal the final Gula, the time of Mashiach, to his children, a time when the world will be perfected, where everybody, Jew and non-Jew alike, will turn to God as their creator and serve God in their different ways. What's important here is when Yaakov wishes to reveal it to his sons and to his family, that information, that prophecy is withheld. And the question is why? Why was Yaakov denied the ability to share the end of days with his children? Why not know the date of Mashiach? The Gemara in Sanhedrin tells us on 97b that cursed is one who tries to calculate the date of the coming of Mashiach. Now, wouldn't we be better off if we actually knew the date? And after doing much research, to my surprise, the answer is no. The Rambam tells us that it doesn't strengthen our Torah observance. And if we try to calculate the date and we're wrong, it just creates despair and a weakening in our faith. The Gemara later on the following page, 98a, tells us, Achishena zachu be'ito, that if we are worthy of Mashiach, it will come earlier, it will be hastened, it will be hurried in. And of course, if we're not, it will still come at its predestined time. I want to thank Rabbi Dr. Ginner Rothstein for talking to me and discussing this idea with me. And what we have learned, and what I have learned, is that, as we say in the Ani Mamim, I await every day. Even though I have to wait, I still believe in Mashiach. That not knowing the exact date actually cultivates, strengthens my emunah and faith in Hashem. If a person is suffering, they have a sick one, they've lost a loved one, of course we want Mashiach to come. We want all those to be healed. We want to be reunited with those that we love. By knowing when the date is, it just can create a sense of complacency. The Gemara in Shabbos tells us that after 120, we are asked, did you await the Mashiach? In our liturgy, in the Shemona Esrei, Bracha 15, at Semach David, we ask God to please bring the Yeshua, to bring it now. We make the Bracha Go'al Yisrael twice a day in our davening. So it's this active waiting that fosters emunah in HaKadosh Baruch Hu and Hashem. And that any day we have to believe, at any moment, that Mashiach is imminent. We are told we are in the Ikvisa de Mashiach, the heels. We are the last generation, as I tell my students. You are the closest generation to Mashiach. So what are you doing to get ready? So I think there are three ideas, and I call it Mashiach Think. And I found it in a book called Understanding His Essence, which is about the Lubavitcher Rebbe and his Torah. Thinking about Mashiach should always be on our minds. Demanding Mashiach. When we daven to ask Mashiach, bring Mashiach now. And finally, actions to be Achishena Zocha, Bito. Actions of Torah learning, increased observance of mitzvot, increased opportunities of chesed. And maybe that is the lesson that Yaakov was learning from Hashem. The date is not as important as the waiting and the hoping and the desire for the Mashiach. If you like what you hear, please pass it on. We want Mashiach now. Shabbat Shalom.